Kirk is customer focused all the time. He is always looking out to help other people in any way that he can, really above and beyond what's required of his job description. I mean, he's gone so far as to sleep in the warehouse here at the admin building to make sure that the supply runs are done. He's volunteered to come in on holidays ahead of storm conditions. He is constantly thinking about his customers. I constantly get feedback, unsolicited, from his customers that say, Kirk did this for us and we love him so much. And I'm never surprised by it. I say, of course, Kirk did that. It's who he is. I'm excited to see him receive this award. I don't know that he gets the credit that he is due regularly, just because logistics is kind of that background function, so he doesn't spend a lot of face time out in the public, and I think it's really cool that he's going to be recognized for who he is.
Josh exemplifies that category, just plain and simple. He is a leader by example. Josh is a hard worker. He exemplifies leadership, teamwork, partnership, collaboration, all those things that you would expect from someone that would qualify for a candidate in this category. He's a team player. He jumps in wherever and whatever's needed, regardless of whether it's part of his day-to-day responsibilities or job description. Being the Chief Operating Officer of the Williamson County Conservation Foundation is a complex role in and of itself, and he navigates the political nuances that come with that, the challenges of managing and balancing this obvious growth and development that we are experiencing in Williamson County with the law, natural resources, endangered species, and those things that he's charged to care for as well. And so I think he just does a great job at that. He's a quick study, a quick learner. He can digest volumes of information very quickly and distill that down into layman's terms and really help me, a frontline person, understand that and how to navigate it and work through it on a day-to-day basis.
So we had an idea of giving our customers an easier, faster option to renew their registration instead of them having to come all the way to one of our offices. We do have partners that are within the community that they can go to. We reached out to the GIS department and we were able to work with Frank, and he listened to our ideas. Within, I think, 2 weeks of us having a Teams call and having a conversation about it, he had a map for us to try out. He made an awesome product. So you can go onto our website and you can type in your address for where you live, and it'll pop up a list of the locations that are closest to you. Not only that, you are able to click the one you want to go to, and it'll give you navigation to get there.
So I worked with Frank on the website part of it. He guided me to who could embed it into our website. Communicative, attentive. I feel like we knew him, but we didn't. We could just reach out, and he was quick to be able to help us.
We had an idea, and again, he was able to create something beyond what we even imagined.
It really helped our customers. The calls that we get from customers, we can route them to that. We're able to say, hey, go check this out. There's other third-party renewal options, and then that gets them there.
Roger's one of those guys that if you need him to do something, he's going to step up, he's going to help out. Always the first one to volunteer, whether it was with Teen Court, which he's been an incredible part of making that a valuable program, as well as neighborhood, those national nights out, the trunk or treats, any type of community service. He stays calm when he's helping people, especially if there's some sort of a crisis going on. There have been instances where I've seen him deal with citizens that maybe were having some kind of an issue, right? Or maybe dealing with some kind of problem. Recently, he pulled up behind a vehicle that was pulled over to check to see if they were okay, and there was a young lady that was in crisis. And Roger did a phenomenal job of calming her down and just really de-escalating things. He reminded me a lot more of what you would think of a father talking to a child than a police officer. The young lady volunteered to get help, and the mother was extremely grateful to Roger. It's not uncommon when somebody seems to be in dire straits for Roger to have a way to talk to them. He listens, and that just seems to be in his nature.
John is a very strong leader. He looks out for his folks really well. He goes above and beyond, helping out the community. Deborah Jackson and Sue Ann Husky, both are homicide victims, one from 1979, one from 1989. We were able to identify them in the cold case unit. At the time, John was the supervisor. Through science, we were able to use genealogy to identify the two girls. So John and our cold case team basically created this fundraising event where we went out and actively on our personal time, John was heading the unit, heading up the fundraiser for this, and we went out and were able to secure donors for headstones. And there was a company in Rockdale, a memorial company, that helped us with that. So the families were able to go in, they were able to customize the headstone so that the two homicide victims that we now know who they are, they have a name again, so now they have a headstone and a resting place. The recent flooding events, there was a news article where he's heroically rescuing someone's dog. And that kind of sums up John, right? He's always putting himself in positions that he doesn't necessarily have to take on because he enjoys serving.